What's going on, Leo? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your reading for the month of December 2023. So in this reading, Leo, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the month. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming. We're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides for you regarding December 2023 and so much more, Leo. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here, Leo, in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Leo, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that over here, Leo. So without further ado, I am now going to pull the energy for you, and we'll see what's coming your way for the month of December 2023, Leo. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Leo. Let's see what we got going on here for you, Leo. All right, Leo, really interesting stuff that you got going on here for you, and what you don't see coming, there's a lot of new people coming into your life. I'm talking groups of people. You could join a new club, you could join a new group of people. I feel like in what you don't see coming, you're going to realize that you need to surround yourself with more people, because in the overall general energy, there is this sense of loneliness by conscious choice. You know, some of you may choose to disconnect from something that really isn't doing it for you and just make a hard break from it. But as you do that, there's more of a group thing coming in for you in a very good way. You know, I don't know if this has to do with love. For most of you, this is just really good social energy coming in for you, Leo. But there is a disconnection perhaps in love, and we're going to have to see what it's about. You know, potentially your career, we're going to have to see. Before we get into the tarot, let's go ahead and start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards from the universe, and these oracle cards are just some messages from the universe for you about December, Leo. And the first one you have is Jwal Cool Dharma Unfolding. Remember that you are on a path and take one step at a time to happiness. Dharma is the Sanskrit word for purpose in life, and whenever this card comes up, it actually shows you that you are in alignment. Okay, now the alignment that you're in seems a little bit shaky, seems very uncertain, but it's doing something very important for you. Your overall general energy, you do have the Four of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. This is a lack of security, a lack of emotional and financial security even. But here's the thing, whatever adjustments that you're making, remember the last reading I did for you for the returning viewers, it was like talking about you need to become the outsider, you need to go somewhere new. So there is this feeling of you know, dissolving from something, but you are in alignment. Whatever's falling apart for you, or whatever just isn't doing it for you emotionally, there's something better that's coming in, and it's not far away. For most of you, this will happen in December. But whenever you see this card, it shows you're on the right path. Believe it or not, you know, the universe has a plan for all of us here, and you are where you need to be right now, and you can take heart in that. As things change, everything is happening for your highest good, and you've done nothing wrong. By the way, there is this feeling of a lot of you could be beating yourself up based on a big life decisions. I feel like you feel like, if only I stayed married to that person, if only I didn't do that, if only I did this health choice differently, if only that one thing was different, then I would be happy. But that's just another disguise of the ego to suck you into the mind. And there is something that everything is in alignment for you right now, even if it doesn't seem like it. because there is this energy of new 0 point. We're still going to do the oracle, but in your opportunity, you have the magician. You see the infinity symbol on top of the magician's head, and you see the number 1. Potential. Masculine energy as well. So there is this idea of a lot of good stuff happening for you, but it feels like things are dissolving, and there's a new energy in your life, but it's not fully here yet. So hold on. You have Drawquil, Dharma unfolding, purpose in life, your purpose is unfolding, and you also have Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right, choose peace, mother healing is possible at this time. Now, whether you're a mother to children, or whether you have a mother that's still alive, or whether even if they passed away, there is something here, Leo. I'm getting a sub-message for some of you about the relationship with your mother, or if you're a Leo, the relationship with your children is going to be resolved. Or there's an opportunity to resolve it in December 2023. Now, the way that you're going to... Did I say dissolve? I meant resolve. Oh, Lord. The way that you're going to resolve this is by choosing peace. Choosing peace. Choosing peace. Okay, let go of the need to be right. Okay, like there's a question I want to ask you, especially when it comes to like this is like mother, so it's like your children or your mother. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? You know, because there is this energy of like you're not going to be able to change this person, whether this has to do with your mother or whoever. Now, for others of you that this doesn't have to do with your mother or your children, then there is this feeling of like just, you know, disconnecting from an emotionally charged situation because it's just not doing it for you. So you're going to choose peace. You're not going to choose drama. You're going to choose peace. Now, I do sense that the wrong type of drama is leaving your life and the right type of drama is coming back into your life, and you're going to have the download about how you need to implement this. In my mind's eye right now, I see a golden era. Maybe some of you used to party when you were younger. Then you had a spiritual awakening and said, I don't want to party anymore, but you're still... That Leo part of you that's fun, drama, good drama in a good sense, just the life of the party, the sun, it's coming back, but you're disentangling yourself from this matrix web or from this relationship with this one individual that hasn't been going good. So Mother Mary, huh? Billie Jean, Tarot Dior, we hitting all the clarifications. She liked the way we saw. She liked the way All right. Anyway, you have Mother Mary, and then you also have Mary Magdalene. Why do you have the Mother of Jesus and you also have the Twin Flame of Jesus? Why do you have the Mother of Jesus and you also have the Twin Flame of Jesus? Mary. Why do they have the same name? That's weird. But you have Mary Magdalene. Teacher awakened. And look at that. It just looks like you, Leo, with that red. Some of you, Leo, need to be wearing some more red, please. But you have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So whenever this card comes out, it does show that you have some wisdom that is very needed by the collective or by individuals in your life right now. So don't be afraid to go out on a limb and teach people the lessons that you've learned. Okay, in whatever way feels called to you. Some of you, this is going to be a spiritual element if you've been called, to let go of a career that doesn't serve you and move into more of a heart-based business. That could be going on here because, in your overall general energy here, Leo, something's definitely not doing it for you and you have no problem cutting it out. I don't think you have a problem cutting it out. That's great. You're done. In your overall general energy, Leo, you have the Four of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. That's... this could be a change in career that you just say, this is not making me happy, and you decide to finally let it go. And there could be something new opening up that you share about your experiences, etc. But, so you have Dharma, Love and Peace, and Teacher Awaken. So some of you are definitely on a path. Some of you are ready to share your spiritual knowledge with the world. Whether this is spiritual, it's just a label. It's some sort of knowledge to do with your life purpose that you're ready to share. Wisdom that you have to give to others. And maybe the first step in the wisdom is to disconnect from something that is just iffy for you. Because, okay. Now, in your opportunity, Leo, for December 2023 is the Magician. And you really have a potential to step into your power because there's so much potential on the table for you to utilize here that you need to do it. You have the cup, you have the swords, you have the wand, you have the pentacle, everything, all four elements like the avatar here, Leo. And there is a spiritual quality to this as well because you have all this dharma and spiritual energy. The Magician has to do with the unseen. It has to do with spiritual energy that gets fed into a goal. So many of you, I would be doing things like visualizing exactly how your life how you want your life to look. But the scary thing is immediately when you do that, you know what you have to let go of. So I don't know. We're going to have to see why the Magician is your opportunity. But your challenge is the Page of Cups. All right, and the challenge here with the Page of Cups here could be an immature person surrounding you that you're actually deciding to let go of. I don't know why for me the Four of Cups is kind of sticking out here. There could be a very immature, perhaps water sign, perhaps youthful, immature energy that is, kind of dissolving, or a relationship that's giving you a big challenge here. Now, for some of you, it's going to be your own immature tendencies to not really step up and reach your highest potential, but just kind of flounder in some sort of youthful, potential drama that I think you're actually moving away from here. Now, the reason why I'm talking about drama and people and all this stuff is because, in what you don't see coming, Leo, there's definitely a major shift in consciousness about groups or about who you want to collab with. And I feel like there's a lot of new things, especially if you recently moved. You could be completely changing your friend groups here. You could be deciding to move away from the groups that are currently in your life. But there's definitely something going on with it. I mean, in what you don't see coming, Leo, you have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Judgment card, and you have the Three of Cups. So this is a group usually having to do with teamwork and work. The Three of Pentacles has to do with teamwork, collaboration in the physical realm. Three of Cups has to do with more of that party energy. It's a celebration. It's you going out with your friends, maybe letting loose, and the Judgment card is here. Some of you may have a judgment that, you know what, and some of you could be on either end of the spectrum. If you've been way too focused on your work, you could decide, I need to spice things up and let loose. If you've been way too focused on partying and letting loose, you may say, I need to get serious. But either way, there's a whole, almost for some of you Leos and what you don't see coming, you may feel that your soul family is being sent to you here in the form of a new group. I feel like there's something that you're joining. There's a judgment either way that I need to be around people, because a lot of you, this is going to be a polarized response to you feeling a little bit down and lonely. Because to be honest with you, even if you're surrounded by people, especially in the early part of December, you're still going to feel lonely. What's the worst type of loneliness? Is when you're in a whole room of people and you still feel lonely. So some of you, this is going to be connected to where you realize, the people that I'm surrounded by, the teams that I've surrounded myself in work, teamwork, in social, it's just not doing it. I still feel lonely around people. And so that's where I feel like, you may just have to clear space and really set an intention for all these new people to come into your life, because there definitely is that element. And it's very intuitive as well. When it comes to your advice from Spirit, you have the High Priestess that has to do with intuition, the mystery, the feminine. You have once again, some of you are definitely going to be becoming a spiritual leader in your own right. The High Priestess to me is much different from the Empress or any of the Queens, because she does not need no man. She don't need a man at all. And if you're more of a masculine Leo, this could be you deciding, I don't really know. But you do have court cards here. So I do feel like there is relationships. I don't think you're going to be alone. But for some of you, Leo, there definitely is something here about you sharing your intuitive gifts with the world, potentially letting go of a crappy, work situation and changing it for a spiritual-based work or a heart-based work. If it's not spiritual, it's still heart-based. You're in it because there's something that you're not in emotionally. And it's interesting. There could be a new water sign coming into your life. Spirit could be advising you to slowly allow a new relationship to come into your life, potentially with a water sign. For some of you here, you're going to have to unconditionally love yourself and love yourself through the slow transformation. The Queen of Cups has to do with unconditional love. And it's interesting that the Mother Mary card came out, and I talked to you about the relationship between mother and child, whether you're the child or whether you're the mother. This is coming up to you, and there could be something about loving your mother unconditionally or loving your children unconditionally, and just saying, you know what, this is a relationship we're stuck with. Maybe we don't talk about politics, maybe we don't talk about spirituality, maybe we don't talk about these things that we know we're going to trigger, but we're still going to be in each other's life. There is this theme of slow unconditional love that may be unfolding here for you, connection. But for others of you here, this is definitely take your time to love yourself. Slow, every single step counts. And you need to love yourself enough to go slow. Because that's what really tests your love. It's self-love. This is about self-love for what I'm channeling right now, because a lot of you, Leo, like your life is going to feel like it's up in the air, nothing's working out, but then you have this draw cool to remember that no, you are in alignment with your highest destiny right now, but you need to have courage. You need to have unconditional love to go slow transform, because the true transformation can only happen slowly. Do you know how much money I could have made off this channel if I was selling you overnight quick fixes? I don't do it. There's a lot of spiritual people who, sell you these like get rich quick schemes. You join my course, it's a slow burn. There's nothing that happens instantly lasts. Now there is shifts of consciousness and satoris and all that which can occur, but I just don't sense it's happening right now. So, interesting month for you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start clarifying. Let's go ahead and see what this is about. What is it that is not, this could be someone you're dealing with as well who goes cold on you, but someone definitely goes cold, So let's see what this is about. Why is the Four of Cups here, Leo, for you and your overall general energy? Why is the Four of Cups here? Yeah, definitely a relationship that you may choose to pull back from and heal. Not through connection though. To be honest, for some of you, the Four of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Wands here. So there's definitely a disconnection from an investment in a relationship here. Definitely, something that you need to sit with yourself and heal it. Now, I do get the vibe. For some of you that have been dating someone for a long time, Leo, if you've been in a relationship with someone for let's say over a year, then I do feel like there's a lot of potential for relationship harmony and healing to happen, but not after a hard shift, whatever that is. And it may involve, being more social on your own but most of you here, I feel like there's just a disconnection here that's happening, a breakup that you're not going to go back to, especially if it's been under a year. For those of you that are in a long-term thing, then yes, there is this idea of regeneration and restoring coldness, but in December, it might feel real cold. And the issues that some of you have around, some of you have around a long-term relationship may involve third parties or may involve social interaction and how we're going to manage this in the relationship. The Judgment card of the Three of Pentacles, maybe your boyfriend goes to work and you're like, what are you doing with Cynthia? Why are you always at the office so late? Why are you at the office so late? And you're like, you know what? I don't know what's going on. We need to figure this out. And then you talk to your partner and they're like flirting with their partner and maybe you don't care about that, but maybe you should. I mean, I'm just channeling my inner New Yorker right now. But here's the thing. I mean, let's just keep going for this. Let's just keep going for all of you. Let's clarify why the King of Swords is here. What are you making a decision about? What is the King of Swords doing in your overall general energy, Leo? Why is the King of Swords here? Let's find out. Okay. Interesting. There could be, a situation that really pisses you off that you decide to disconnect and go solo here. I mean, the King of Swords is clarified by the Five of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles here. Some of you are in a relationship, some of you, your person could be pulling away emotionally, and you make a judgment about the Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. This person, I'm not their priority. Some of you could be really feeling, I'm just, whether this is the mother-child thing or a love thing, I feel like a lot of you are going to feel like I'm not this person's priority. Now, for others of you, Leo, you're going to be the one that's, your person is not your priority because you're just not feeling it. But for some of you out there, I do feel like there's an anger about independence. There could be also anger about financial independence. For some of you, that this doesn't have to do with love, although love is all over this. But I feel like a sub-message for some of you, Leos, is like you are going to channel a lot of your anger into financial freedom. Because, my motto is live free or die trying. Live free or die freaking trying. And when you have the Five of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles here, you deserve better than whatever you have going on, especially financially this month. Because here's the thing, it's in flux. You have the Two of Pentacles. So there could be something about, finances tying you to a relationship, especially the long-term ones. There could be finances in general. There could be a work change for some of you that then dissolves a relationship. There's just a lot of moving parts, and nothing is that secure right now for you. So let's just keep going, Leo. Let's clarify why the Judgment card is the centerpiece to your reading. Once again, the Judgment card is in what you don't see coming. There's a major shift in your consciousness coming in what you don't see coming, having to do with the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. That has to do with what? People and teamwork and groups of people. So whether this has to do with, I don't know. This is one of those this is one of those readings. There's so much going on for different Leos that you have to use the card. I always advise you to use the art of the card to tap into your subconscious. When I show you this, the King of Swords in your overall general energy is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. What's the first thing that pops in your head? What's the first... Oh, that's what it's about for me. This is a co-creation. So have fun with this, because I can't do this without you. Why is the Judgment card here in what you don't see coming? Right next to the Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. For a lot of you, once again, single, you just need that drama. You need group. I feel like a lot of you, you're thinking back to when you were surrounded by so many people, maybe like pre-pandemic, like bringing that energy back is what it could be a priority for you at this time. Some of you are so hungry for social connection that you're going to say, I don't care about money. I just want whatever it takes. That's a dangerous road if you're not doing it consciously. Some of you are starving for emotional connection that you're going to do something to sabotage potentially your money. So, not for all of you. Someone needed to hear that. And it's like, I'm just letting you know that's like a little dangerous, but I understand. Well, there's a Judgment card here for Leo and the centerpiece to your reading and what you don't see coming. Woo! Yeah, I just feel like there's new social beginning for you. I mean, wow. The first two things, the Judgment card is clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles as a judgment. I need new social relations and I need new money. So there could be, and it's funny, I mean, you have the Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You don't see the Ace of Wands. You don't see the Ace of Swords. So this is earthy and watery, emotional, subconscious, and grounded. So, and you also have the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, okay, this just got interesting. Now there's a sub-message for some of you that there's a lot of funky things going on with people in your life. And for a lot of you, this is just new connections that are meant to come in. The Judgment card is clarified by this is great. I mean, it's the Ace of, I don't think this is a negative thing. You have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands, and also the King of Wands here. So there are new fated relationships coming into your life. How many court cards do we have? We have 1, we have 2, we have 3, and we have 2 aces and an Emperor, which is kind of a court card. So there are new, fun, little bit of drama cased into it, relationships coming in. Some of you may need to get extroverted and push yourself out of your comfort zone, because I learn a lot about signs all the time by doing these readings. And I learned that a lot of you Leos are just like introverted as me. But you need to get out, maybe. Because there's new groups coming in your life in what you don't see coming. This could be the beginning phase of it. But for some of you, there could be an issue with social interaction and a lover. There could be issues of jealousy, that, there could be anger issues. I do feel that. I don't sense that for most of you, but for most of you, there's a whole new group of people coming into your reality, and it's going to make you feel like you were having the fun that you had when you were a teenager, and even if you had a crappy childhood, think back to, there's got to be some fun that you had. That's coming back. It's like a nostalgic thing coming back to you. It's very good. Now, let's also clarify, Leo, why the Page of Cups is your challenge. And the Page of Cups in your challenge, this is like a dandy energy. The Page of Cups is an energy that's not easily categorized, and your challenge may be to, kind of reassign, like, who am I? Like, I do feel like the challenge is a lot of you are holding on to definitions about yourself that are, like, making it very hard for you to connect with people socially. And for a lot of you, I'm getting it's not even your fault, and the universe is going to help you. It's going to come in with the Wheel of Fortune Destiny, and you have Dharma coming in. There's a lot of things like Jesus is taking the wheel. Buddha is taking the wheel. Ahmadinejad, whoever is taking the wheel. But I feel like you are rediscovering who the hell you even are. Because once again, your opportunity is the magician. You have so much more that you can become. You know, like the person that you are now is not going to be who you are soon. I'm telling you that you're going through like a metamorphosis right now, Leo. And yeah, I mean, here's the thing. The Page of Cups, and this is what I sensed it was about, an immature individual in love that you're disconnecting from or having to work through it. The Page of Cups in your challenge, your big challenge for December, is clarified by that old Four of Cups. Emotional disconnection, lack of wanting to be in a relationship. And it's just interesting because the Four of Cups in your overall general energy is clarified by the Two of Cups. So there's clearly, whether this is the mother-child thing, for most of you this is a lover, this is something that is very shaky right now. There's an emotional connection. You feel like someone's immature. I want to disconnect from it. Fine. Some of you are going to do that, and what you don't see coming, there's going to be these new groups, and you're going to be really social, and you're going to be doing all these things and say screw the love thing. But it's going to take a toll on you for sure. I sense, Leo. I do sense that. So with that being said, Leo, I'm going to conclude this reading. I feel like I've given you everything you need to do. You're at a fresh slate. Your opportunity is to wipe the slate clean. You're the magician here, ground 0, well, really it's 1, and be masculine. There is something here about you making a choice here. Don't let Jesus completely take the wheel. You also need to take the wheel. And what this is really about, whether this is wherever you are, Spirit has your back. It may feel dark, it may feel cloudy, but your intuition is still strong right now. And love yourself enough to go slow. Only true transformation happens through patience, through slow transformation. It's not fun, but trust me, there is a lot of fun coming into your life, and that's the polarity. A lot of you are going to be feeling like, oh my God, December is so boring. I'm going through this breakup. Oh my God, my mother. Oh my God, oh. And then it's just going to be like, something happens with people, and it's going to be great, and it's going to restore the youthful energy in you that you need, but not the youthful energy that you've been getting. More like soul contracts galore. Because, I mean, there's a lot of mature individuals coming into your life. When we look at what you don't see coming, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the King, you have the Emperor. Okay? And there's some adults coming over. Alright, with that being said, I'll talk to you later. Anthony.